Kevin Harlan alongside Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony. And with us from the sidelines tonight, David Aldridge. Bucks looking to make the most out of their home court advantage here in Milwaukee. All the talk, Greg, leading up to this one has been about the impact of the backcourt.
And that's where it all starts. When you have a confident and competent backcourt, it just opens up a lot of things for you offensively.
Kristaps Porzingis.
He gets it in there.
And nice use of size by Porzingis inside, able to practically play on top of the D.
Lillard outside. Here's Kuzma. And Kuzma slams it in.
From Dave.
I'd say that shot is well within his range.
I would hope so.
Jason Tatum.
An accurate shooter from distance. Tatum's teammates want him to keep looking to pull the trigger.
Now here's Porter. Lopez outside. Pass to Lillard. And Damian Lillard with the jam.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on you.
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
Antetokounmpo pulls it in. And the foul on Drew Holiday. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. On the wing, Giannis. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up.
And this is where you feed Giannis. The closer he is, the more dangerous he becomes.
Well, Greg, it took 40 years, but the Bucks finally won their second NBA title back in 2021.
Yeah, and Kareem leading that 71 squad. Giannis was the man in 2021, averaging 35 and 13 during the finals, closing out the Suns with that 50-piece in Game 6.
Boston foul.
And man, is this team on a roll right now offensively, Greg. So fun to watch.
They're playing with so much confidence, which is why they're tearing it up on this end. And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Well, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
Here's Brown. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on it.
Porter with it. He's picked up by White. And the basket is good.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm. And you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
So the Celtics call timeout, their first. GA, these Boston Celtics are unquestionably a top-tier offensive unit.
Stupendous shooting, excellent instincts with the ball. Yeah, they are a model offense in many ways, making it tough for many teams to keep up with them.
Forward court crew dancing. Get loud once again for us.
Celtics trail by 9. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to talk with Doc Rivers for a minute. Coach said they want to force Jason Tatum to uncomfortable spots on the floor. Now, they recognize those spots are few and far between, but Coach wants to keep Tatum out of the paint specifically. If his team can do that and force Tatum to shoot more from outside, they feel relatively good about their chances. Back to you.
Okay, David, much appreciated. Here's Lillard. And there's the drive. Out to Kuzma.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
And so it's Milwaukee now, following the bucket by the Celtics. Kicks it out to Lillard. Can't connect from long distance.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
That's a nice play, getting the separation he needs for a clean look.
And you know it takes skill for you to get your shot up over a bigger guy. Little giant killer. That's impressive stuff.
Bucks ball.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
Oh, boy, they've been driving deep into that defense early on, and it's paid off. Great penetration from the perimeter so far.
You also have to admire how they challenge the defense inside, getting a lot of points in the paint. Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
Jason Tatum.
And the shot goes in.
This is how confident Tatum is. Knows he can score inside whenever he wants.
Giannis outside. It's Porter outside. The rebound by the Celtics. Here's White. A three-pointer, no good.
And you can tell he thought he had a little more space, but the defender is right there.
Did a great job closing the gap, making the shooter feel uncomfortable.
Pass to Tatum. Here's Pritchard. It'll count. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Milwaukee Bucks. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We'll take a quick break and then back. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And look what we've seen from Milwaukee. What do you think, guys?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Credit the game plan coming in. They've identified some weaknesses, and they are exploiting them.
And stolen by Lillard. And now Porter pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
And love to see Lillard get the fast break going. He's a quick thinker with great hands.
Hey, GA, how about Damian Lillard's time in Portland? 11 magnificent years.
I mean, Kevin, arguably the best trailblazer of all time. Rookie of the year, then 7 All-Star appearances. Dame will always be a legend in the Rose City. That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Yeah, once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Oh, and Antetokounmpo hammers it in.
And we see this often now from Giannis. His offensive repertoire has become so versatile.
Now a timeout called by Boston. And a big part of perimeter defense, Greg, avoiding screens. What are some of the tricks of the trade in that regard?
Well, sometimes you have to get skinny. I mean, other times it's using your strength. A lot goes into it. Also, you know, getting a cadence for the screener. It's one of the more challenging aspects of NBA defense.
Your Young Bucks dancers, give them a round of applause.
Here's Brown. Nothing on the board. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Bucks foul.
Kevin, well, like a lockdown corner in football, teams just try to keep the ball away from Jrue Holiday. He says, I feel like they're not afraid of me, but like, okay, get him off the ball. To me, that's respect. I don't need other people telling me how good I am. You can see it by their actions. Kevin?
So true. He can't be intimidating, David, and we thank you for that report.
Second personal foul.
You know, you were talking about Giannis. He can put up 30 a game without taking many shots from the perimeter. That's a tall order these days, especially because he gets doubled every single time. Here's Pritchard. Holiday left side. Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. Takes a three. Kuzma pulls it in. Bucks leading by 11. Here's Porter. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
First personal foul.
The defender getting a little over anxious there, but Porter causes that anxiety with his high-level scoring ability.
And Greg, 2 seasons ago, the Bucks ranked first in defensive rating. Last season, they dropped down to number 19.
Yeah, shifting defensive schemes, coaching changes, also swapping Drew Holiday for Damian Lillard. But they can and should be better than 19.
And it's Porter with the ball for the Bucks. A 12-point lead, their biggest of the game.
Making it look simple. The athleticism of Giannis on full display.
Here's Pritchard. The rebound by the Bucks. Lillard looking around. The kick out to Porter. A baseline J. Craig pulls it in. Celtics trail by 14. Pass to Porzingis. Outside Holiday. Over Porter. Here's Porzingis. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo. Now Porter. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Antetokounmpo's got 17 now.
And how about Porter Jr.'s court awareness? Excellent job finding the open man with the pass.
Back to Lillard. Fires top of the key. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. He has 5.
And the shot-first mindset of Lillard, when he sees an opening in the defense, he's looking to attack.
Now a timeout called by Boston. Richard, the Celtics have been among the NBA's elites for quite a while now.
Well, they've been a title contender every year for almost a decade now. Even with several coaching changes over that time, they've been the model of consistency.
And it's the Bucks ball. They're on a 12-4 run right now.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
Here's Porter. Giannis dunks it down.
Instincts and anticipation. Great effort here by Giannis.
Pass to Hauser. Kuzma with the defensive effort.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't.